Hey guys, thanks for stopping by my channel. So I am back with my Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale haul. I went to 3 stores over, the 2.5 weeks or so that it's been since it started. It is definitely underwhelming. I got very lucky with some of the stuff that I've grabbed here, and some of it's actually newer stuff anyway. But it's definitely a very pitiful sale compared to the norm. I really just love the summer sale so much better because they're getting rid of like spring and summer scents, but yet, it's only in June, so you can still wear those June, July, and August and kind of get away with them, especially if you never got around to buying them or you weren't sure, but then it goes to 50 to 75% off. Definitely good bargains for those. The Christmas sale is kind of a bummer because it's just stuff they're, didn't sell, gift sets and stuff they're trying to get rid of, things like that, and it's usually a lot more pitiful. At this time around, the stuff they brought back was kind of lame in a way. I mean, they brought the Italian candles, which they brought out before Christmas. They sold really well because people were trying to give, you want to give someone gelato candle, not, fresh balsam candle, because it is Christmas and you don't want to burn your Christmas smelling stuff after because then it's just sad. But a gelato candle you could get away with. So I guess they timed that one kind of perfect because people really liked all of the, Italian stuff for Christmas. But then nobody wanted it after Christmas, so it's like still sitting there. They did it with the body care. I would have bought more Capri Seaside Citrus or Sweet on Paris had they brought the mists out with them. I understand it's older packaging. It might have been like more left than they I don't know. I don't know if they redid it or if it's leftovers. But they should have really put the sprays out there. Even if they did those for like $5 and the rest at $4, it would have sold a lot better. It would have done so much better. But unfortunately, that's all they did was the little Italian ones, the Paris ones, and then the Aruba Coconut and Bali Mango. But again, no sprays. People don't really like, unless you're just really like a dried out person and you need a lot of lotion and you're like, well, hey, I like one of each. Most people, if you're like me, you really like rituals of stuff. You really like to have it in a set of 3. I've mentioned this a dozen times. That's what I buy my stuff in now, is in set of 3s. I don't like buying any stragglers anymore because I'm, tired of having to, pair it with stuff that might be close to it. I just hate that. I want to start using stuff as a set so that way you smell the same when you go out or when you get out of the shower. It's awesome that way. So this sale definitely was a bummer. But I know I have a lot of stuff here, so it's not like I just went without. But I work very close to a Bath & Body Works, so I'm very easily able to check on prices on a daily basis. I'm able to see if there's something new in the bins, if it's gone cheaper. I can kind of stalk it, so to speak. And, I did go to other locations that are slower volume stores, which means, more rare stuff because they didn't really sell it back when they had it in stock. So it's easier to find it during a semi-annual sale versus like a mall one where it's a lot busier. So I will just walk you through what I've grabbed and kind of tell you what I wound up paying for it, and we'll go from there. So the biggest thing I really, really wanted was the Forever Red Vanilla Rum. It started out at half off, but it did go to 75%, and that is when I bought this. I bought the EDP of it, a fragrance mist, and a body cream. I wanted it before Christmas, but I wasn't buying for myself, and I didn't want to tell my husband to buy it. I really wasn't that worried about it, but I'm glad I didn't do any of that because 75% off, you really cannot beat that. So then I've got my 2-pack wallflowers. Every single one of these was 75% off, so they were like $3.12 or so. Salty caramel and creamy nutmeg, and 2 apple crumbles, which is of course kind of like fall ones I'll be putting away. Passion flower, island nectar, coconut lime verbena, 2 tropical spices, 2 Caribbean salsas, and a peach bellini. Very excited about those because they weren't all like Christmassy. I'm surprised that the evergreens and stuff are still only $5 or $6 on a given day. And then all of those were 75% off. I guess because they were like limited editions from the last sale and it's whatever was kind of left over. But hey, that's my gain right there because I'm very excited about a lot of those. I haven't really bought a lot of the summer ones lately. So awesome. Very excited about that. So one of the only half-off items, one of a couple, is the Eucalyptus Spearmint, the Stress Relief, like luxury bath milk stuff. I bought a shower gel and a lotion when they were $5 back before Christmas. And I've been really, really wanting to try the luxury bath, and I figured it was the best time to give one a try because it matched the same packaging of what I bought, but half off, and I'm, of course, using coupons with it, so it was, you know, I wanted to go ahead and give it a try. So that's just something random that I've just been wanting, and I figured it was the best time to go ahead and grab it. This guy was a complete fluke by accident in the store. They had put all of the True Blue stuff that was like the nourishing, like smoothie stuff into the 75% off bin. And it wasn't like there was just one someone threw in there. I mean, they were all in there. So I picked it up, I bought it, it rang up at full price, and the girl, you know, I explained it to her, she went and checked, and she's like, yeah, you know, we do have to honor that anyway. And of course, they pulled them out, and then they weren't even supposed to be on sale at all, I guess, because the other 2 locations I went to, they were still on the walls. So that was just a complete whoopsie, but I did get it for 75% off. I just really wanted strawberry banana. It's the only one I really wanted because I love anything flavored strawberry banana, especially fragrance. So that was just a whoopsie that I went ahead and picked up. Then I did get a Ritual of the Sweet Peony Dream. I never bought it when it was out. I do not like the sexy one at all. To me, it's too heavy. But this one, of course, is very close to Sweet Pea almost, and it's just very girly and light. And it was all 75% off. So I was actually able to find all 3 products. So I did definitely go ahead and pick that up because, again, 75% off, you kind of learn to love it. 2 of my favorite finds of the whole deal was 2 Marshmallow Fireside room oils because they were 75% off as well. So that was a pretty great bargain. I have 3 wallflower plug-ins. Now, the seashell one is a brand new one. It wasn't on sale. He was regular price, but, you know, I had coupons. But it lights up. I bought it because I was in love with it, and it matches my front bathroom that's downstairs, so I had to get it. I loved it. The 2 on the bottom I did pay half price for. I love this coral one. I can't remember if I ever bought the turquoise or not, but, you know, they came out last year. They sold really, really well. So I got this as kind of a backup for that front bathroom because I love the color in it. It can kind of go with almost anything. And then the snowflake here, again, I love my snowflakes this time of year because of my anniversary, so I thought it would be a cute backup one for, you know, my bedroom, my bathroom that's in my bedroom, you know, just anything that's kind of like, for me, kind of romantic in a way that kind of matches the decor that I'd like to do. So those both were half off. The luxury hand soaps are one of those things that I didn't think I'd purchase them at all, but they went 75% off, so which was a pretty good deal. I would never pay full price for those. I didn't even want to pay half price when they were on sale for them. But 75% off, I went ahead and picked up 3. I really wanted the winter market ones, but they didn't have any of them at all. And I never really paid attention if they sold out before, you know, Christmas, or they just didn't really get a lot in. And so, you know, I don't know. But this was all I could find. Warm cider wine, to me, that's one I could use pretty much any time. It doesn't have to be like fall for me. Now, Enchanted Evergreen, I'll probably just sling that one back for this coming Christmas this year. I'll just put it back for then. And Holiday Bouquet, it's one of those you could use at any time of the year because it smells pretty. So if you can just get past that it says holiday on it, you could still use that anytime you want. So then down on the bottom, I have the new products they have out. It's kind of an element type collection. Air, Sky, and Sun. Air is Pear Blossom, my favorite. I do love that one. I loved when Pear Blossom was out like 8 years ago, I think, somewhere around there. There were a few different Blossom ones. So it's been a very long time since they've had like a Pear Blossom type scent. I love that one. They didn't have everything in yet. That's why I've got random lotions in one spray. I will be getting the Rituals of those. But, you know, it's just a matter of when they get them in. And they were all $6. Now, the reason they're probably $6 is because they're very underwhelming scents. Well, Sky is Violet Lily and Sun is Golden Magnolia. So they're ones that are not very, you know, extravagant. There's really nothing in them that makes them spectacular. They're just more kind of generic scents. You know, but I do like it. There's been collections that I just didn't really care for, so I didn't even bother purchasing. Or at the time I might have just bought the sprays and nothing else back when I was still buying just loose items. But this is a little bit more of a favorite compared to some of the old crappy ones. Like, I know that sounds really weird because it's not very, you know, fantastic. But I like it better than some of the other kind of generic ones, if that makes any sense at all to you guys. Like the Chill collection and then the other trio set they had come out. Was it 2 summers ago now that had like the peach citrus and the it had a green, a pink, and an orange one. You guys know probably what I'm talking about. I just can't remember the names off the top of my head because they were that boring. But, you know, I do like these definitely in comparison to all those little collections. But especially the air one, I definitely love Pear Blossom. I think it's so, yeah, it's really, I do love that one. The other two, they're okay. But I do love the air one. So I definitely will be back to get more. You can't beat $6. You know, I just hope they get the rest of it in pretty soon so I can try to, like, finish up that little set there. My 3 Lonely Wallflowers, I just got a watermelon lemonade, sugared lemons, and vanilla bean Noel. I just bought 3 when they were $2.50. I didn't want to go super crazy because I knew I had already bought all those 2-packs. But those were ones that they didn't have in 2-packs, but I kind of really wanted those. So, you know, for $2.50, it's not too bad. 3 loofahs, those were ones that were thrown into 75% off, but were probably only supposed to be half because they only rang half, but she adjusted those for me too. Same store as you could probably imagine, so at least I have the next few months worth of loofahs. And then this has been one of my favorite finds because it is not supposed to even be out yet, but I'm friends with the manager at the store that's, you know, local to me. And he said they were ringing up $3, but they weren't putting them out because they didn't want to sell through them and then not have them to put out when they get rid of, you know, when the semi-annual sale's over and they have the new spring stuff out. He didn't want to be out of them. So, because I'm awesome and he loves me and I love him, he went ahead and let me buy all of them, so they were still $3. It is the Sweet Shop collection. I am really digging the Sweet Shop stuff. I know that, like, the candles and stuff had been in tester mode. And, you know, the stores are starting to get in some of the staple ones, like Cinnamon Sugar Donut. What were some of the other ones? That like Strawberry Sorbet. I forgot some of the other ones because there's, like, fresh picked ones and there's, like, Sweet Shop ones. They all look kind of alike. So I can't remember which ones were, like, labeled the Sweet Shop ones off the top of my head. They only had a few out, but, of course, they're regular price. Which, about that anyway, from what I understand, though, when the spring gets here, I think they're going to be changing the prices. I mean, the candles already went up to $22.50 for the actual candle, which, of course, somebody's going to pay that. But I think that they're either going to, and this is just a rumor, you know, again, never hold me to stuff, you guys, because stuff can change. The company can change in a minute. But they will probably either start doing a sale where it's just $12, which kind of sucks because when you think about it, I mean, it's 2 for $24. Or there's also a rumor that they could start going 2 for $25, which really sucks. But I don't know. I mean, it's just one of those things that it's just kind of a rumor mill, bathroom talk. I don't know. It would not surprise me, though, because they've been going up a little bit each year. As, like, you know, after this sale, they kind of go up a little bit. There was 2 for $20, then it was 2 for $22. Does not surprise me. So we shall see, and time will tell about the sales for those. But anyways, back to the soaps. So this is the Sweet Shop stuff. So the pink one is Pink Vanilla. Now this is where I get torn, because I say macaroon. But a lot of people, when the candles and stuff were out, would say macaron. Macaron. So I guess, whatever. It's macaroons to me. So it's Pink Vanilla Macaroon to me. Then we have the red one, which is Sugar Berry Shortcake. The orange, which is Orange Creamsicle Swirl. Of course, yellow Lemon Chiffon Tart. The green is a little bit off. It's Honeydew Lemonade. And then the purple is Plum Berry Sorbet. My 2 favorites are the Plum Berry Sorbet because it actually, a lot of people didn't really like it, but I think it smells really good because I'm all about any kind of sweet scent like that, any kind of desserty type scent. I do love it. And I love the Pink Vanilla Macaroon to me. Again, I know that's probably really stupid, but, you know, it's a tomato type world. And that one's my favorite. I knew I wanted it the second I saw it because I love the fragrances. There is a new candle. It's so close. It's like raspberry macaroon. Or macaron. But it's not quite the Paris one that was out. But it's so close. It's got peach in it. It's like raspberry peach macaron. So I love that one. It smells really stinking good. I mean, it's not quite the same. But I really like it. I think it's going to be really awesome. So I just figured I'd show those because I actually managed to get them for $3. If you go to your store anytime soon, you could kind of finagle it if you know the people there well, or, you know, anything like that. Just kind of ask them if they've got the Sweet Shop soaps, if you could buy them, because they are ringing for $3. They just probably aren't putting them out because they're not supposed to. You know, they're supposed to put them out for the spring stuff, and, you know, but you might get asked. I mean, that's what I do. Well, he told me, I mean, because he knows me, because I'm in there all the time. But, you know, just ask if you're really interested in those and getting them for a really good deal. That's what I would definitely recommend doing. So, this is everything that I have grabbed. So, some of that, you know, it's not really semi-annual sale-ish, but it kind of works. I mean, I bought it during the same time, so that's kind of what it's all about. So, yeah, sorry if I'm just, I don't know. I feel like this video is a lot more blah to me, but I guess it's because I haven't really been feeling well. Like, my sinuses are just driving me crazy after this cold weather. It's starting to warm up again, and I think that's what's bothering me. Is here in the South, you know, it's really weird. I mean, we get chilly weather, but we never get, like, the weather we had, the cold that we had, and it's just really messed everybody up around here. Everybody's sick. My sinuses suck. My skin's really dry. Like, I don't know. It's just not a good day for me. But I definitely want to go ahead and film this, get it up, get it going, because I want to get this stuff put away, frankly. So, I will follow this with my Victoria's Secret semi-annual sale video, and I don't know what else I'll do after that. I'll have to rearrange. I'll probably do my next candle collection, because that's my next project, is getting those out of storage and swapping out my bookcases for the spring and summer stuff. So, that's probably what I'll follow my semi-annual sale videos with, because unless there's like a straggler item, I know I'm done with Yankee, because it's horrible. This one was better for me, but it's still, I mean, I've got everything I think I'm gonna get. Like, I think I'm pretty much done. Victoria's, I might still eyeball them, because I do love their perfume, but I think I'm pretty much done with them too. So, we shall see. But thanks for stopping by, you guys. And as always, yeah, comment, rate, subscribe. Sorry, this is really not my day. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.